do some upgrades because I just recently bought this and wanted to see how much it would have maxed out before I did any
Alright, so,
to it.
what's better than resupplying, I hear you ask?
That's just for
Resupplying at the same time as desupplying your motorcycle club competitors. Now, one of their riders is carrying the stuff, so you're gonna keep knocking them off their bikes till you find the guy who's got what we need.
Where? Biker hunting. Related business supply run. They have some bikers randomly riding around town carrying my supplies, and I have to kind of pick them off one by one until I find the Rickeyh number one. Let's do some homework. And I find the Rickeyh number, and they take these wonderful supplies back to unfortunately, when it comes to some of these supplies, whenever you end up getting a 1-2 level, and they catch up to you and get you. You're just gonna go away in your life. And if you're having some type of feeling of fatigue or convoy, because you're actually directly coming after the government depletes itself and loses where you're getting your army vehicles from. Added some kind of ability to rock with grenades and shoot missiles, because in the past when I first started doing it, they just had a machine gun getting it with because you have one person with a machine gun and you have another person also working. Toward guns. And you have another person probably using a sniper or a rifle. But somehow it seems like they've stepped up their artillery, and now they're able to either drop grenades or shoot missiles. One of the two. I haven't really narrowed down which one it is. Alright. Gonna do another resupply, keep resupplying so we get our supply bar full, and then over time it will.
How about this? The supplies we need just got confiscated by the cops. Attract some police attention, and the patrol should bring them right to you.
To say one thing, since I've got this nifty little number operating right now, it has made my business runs a lot smoother. With being a CEO, you can use it to help you operate your gun runner. So if you have any kind of helicopters, airplanes, jets, any type of flying vehicle that you can't drive, on the road, you can't operate driving while just a simple operation of lifting up and settling back down to the ground and then slowly turning left or right in case you have to make a slight turn or something to pull into a hangar. Aside from that, it's not really meant to drive down any roads and do some, ground travel such as an automobile, but you can't use it for whatever reason. It's just marked off as a CEO or VIP related vehicle. But whenever you get this, it's registered as just a regular automobile, so it's usable for whenever you have to do any of your other business runs and you want to take a break from being behind the wheel, so to speak, and get you some quote-unquote air miles, as Ron would put it, and you get you one of these little nifty numbers and you kind of help give you that. It provides a little movement with that. Scratch it. Scratching the bits is going to cost you a pretty penny, but anybody that knows this game, if there's anything worth having, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. And just making sure how it's supposed to. Because no, whenever you make a business, so you essentially want to have people with you because they can, help you, but you handle solar completely different now. I think really with the powers, a bit more difficult. The more you know about how to do as a group, the more it helps you understand how to complete still trial and tribulations, they too can run as well, which can be costly, but there, just because you learn how to do it doesn't mean that every single time it's going to go as expected. I mean, the game is pretty much a repeated format. I mean, everything doesn't happen at the same time every day, but there are times where the game switched up a little bit, put something in a different location, or move what you're going after in a different spot, just to, keep things flowing again, keep you on your toes. But for the most part, once you know you're doing instead of following through because I know that there's nothing right here that's going to change, so I can use this shortcut to get to where I'm going and not have to worry about running into a rock or a tree, which in a car we usually just stop you, but on a bike can really mess you up. Sometimes be going faster than actually killing. And this is the lab. I mean, the only thing I've done is did the upgrade for the security, which is the 6 monitors and the keyboard that's beside the open roof's computer that you use for your businesses right here. Aside from that, I don't think it really changes anything other than this, but I should be still streaming whenever I do the upgrades. I just want to see, right now it's at 1 or 6, and that's with me getting all the supplies at the bottom, which is green. Had all 5 of those full, and they've now emptied themselves and turned into blue, which is the product, which is what equals the value, which is the number up above, which is $106,250. So once that fills, that will let me know how much maximum it holds, and then I'm going to do one upgrade at a time to see how much each upgrade gives to the total of the maximum you can have once you fully have everything upgraded, which I already know the number, but I'm just curious as to how, if you just do one upgrade at a time instead of doing all of them at once, which is here. What you see, this one's already changed colors because I can't click on it. Well, I can't click on it, but you see what I mean. However, with these other 2 green ones, they should actually pertain to the amount and the increase as to the maximum it can hold once it's fully upgraded. So that's just what I'm curious, I'm already going to get on, but I was just curious, how much it changes.
So, we know a security company's moving what we need. We just don't know which van they're using. Keep hitting their cars till you get the supplies.
Just a second.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. It's on the way.
This is Morse Mutual Insurance. I think we can handle that.
We got it. We're all good. LJT, logging out.
Alright everybody, I'm back. I apologize. Every so often I will have to...
Okay. Well, the
periodically
supplies we found are in the hands of some
turn the
pretty
mic off
nasty
and
people.
for a moment or
Deal
two.
with those people and get us what we need.
So, as you've seen, we completed one supply run. Unfortunately, I believe what my copy went. Whenever you play card, you gotta call Moore's Mutual Insurance. Pretty much, they cover anything that's considered for Merryweather or anything that's through the mechanic. They pretty much cover anything that it gets exploded. And once you call them,
You need something, huh?
due to
One of your rides?
circumstance,
Let me know.
depending on how they redeem it, just
I'll
like
get there as soon as I
insurance
can.
companies, either you have to pay a, premium copay, or it will be free of charge, or you could just, decide not to get it out, and I don't know how long it will sit in idle mode with them until they relinquish the title and destroy the automobile or property. But if you, cherish it and it's something you work hard, doing what I'm doing right now, you work hard, you earned it, you saved up your money and whatnot. It's not something you're just gonna want to just let walk away. Ooh. Yeah, this area is very difficult to travel whenever you're driving. That's why one of the jobs, missions, supply runs, whatever you want to call it, when they require going through such terrains as very sharp turns and bumpy up and downs and high traffic, difficult weather means, which the weather is decent as you can see, but sometimes it can be quite difficult to deal with, and this just makes it a lot more easier because, you know, I'm just flying over water like it's nothing. And no, this isn't a mod, nor is it a glitch. It is an actual automobile or piece of property, whatever you want to call it, that you can purchase through the game. And I earned it by doing simply what I'm doing now, except beforehand I actually had to drive all those difficult turns and whatnot. As you see on my little mini map to the left, it's just gonna disappear until I would get to a place right here where we got a little goon squad and then wipe them out, which of course, once I got this car, it didn't have any artillery built in, and I didn't have the means of getting any artillery because I didn't have the mobile operations center. But now that I have something worth getting the mobile operations center for, because it can actually customize and add weaponry to certain vehicles that the game sees fit to have weaponry artillery. I went and put it on there, got it upgraded. So it makes something like this a lot easier because all I had to do is just say, whoa, nice. That's interesting. I don't know if it happens every time. Little buddy. I'm not sure if this is the one. Oh, I already got him? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I don't know how I got home. I guess one of them happened to have it usually. Unless it's a different location that I'm thinking of where you retrieve some quads. Similar to this, you have to open the garage door and see one goony goons inside. Oh my goodness. Ooh, very cool. Oh. Ain't nobody's gonna be able to catch up to me because we're the gingerbread man mode. Can't catch us. And then again, these mountain terrains. I mean, look how big those mountains are. They're literally as big. If I was to keep flying, I wouldn't even be clear to have clearance above that thing. I still would have to raise myself up like this, and I would still have to go up way a bit. But that's of course another color for a different story that won't be told in this one. But trust me, there are ones that are going to require for me to encounter such beasts, which we call that now Chiliad. Well, at least that's how I'm pronouncing it so far. That many times I've missed. Okay, now, one important thing to help reduce the fraction or percentage, what have you, of being graded will be if you were ever in your MC, which is motorcycle club, and you're automatically the president because it's yours, you're the owner of it. Make sure you click into it before you leave, and you go to disband MC. And then it should do something along the lines of what just showed on the screen. If it doesn't, then wait, because there may be just some lag or delay for whatever reason due to servers, you know, amount of people on, or people exiting and getting out, you know, making sure accurately that you're in and out of your organizations that, you know, you're ordering and at, you know, telling the game to do. And then you leave. If not, as soon as you come out, boom, you're raided. 9 times out of 10, you'll get killed on the spot right here. Or you might have a couple of seconds to actually pull a gun out and try to, you know, get you a little hide spot right quick and get ready to defend. So it's just a little food for thought. So, before I started this stream, I had already went and taken care of the code. That's full product and supply. Reason why that's called oversupplying, and I do that just so that way once I finish all these, they basically resupply themselves in a sense, because I've already went and did the supply runs for them, so I don't have to go and do them as soon as I finish them. And that gives me a little free time to go and waste some time where I don't want to go shopping or something, because most of the time I spend, you know, doing grinding stuff. Like right now I spend 45 minutes, and I may have paused, you know, for a minute or two here and there, but for the most part, even if I wasn't verbally interactive with the game through mic, I was still operating it by controller and moving from location to location. But it started with code, that's already full both ways. Then I went to my money, that's full both ways. Then when I started my stream, y'all experienced my meth refill. So now I'm gonna go ahead and hit my guns, because basically they're all kind of like boom, 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 boom. And after that, then I got 2 more, and all of these are considered the country, or the region of the country, or whatever, you know, you want to call it. So up north, or the northern part of the map, is, you know, where they consider that to be the country, and then the southern part of the map is where it seems to be considered the the city. And that's where they have like skyscrapers and the clubs and most of the things that are happening and going on seems to be there to give it, I guess, the city vibe. There's still, you know, things out in the country, as you can see. It's kind of got a country vibe. It's a little farmhouse and a barn, a field. Back there, some turbines for electricity. And I guess they consider, because there's not as much stuff out here and things are spread out a little bit further, makes it become considered city, and the country. I apologize. In the southern part, where they have most of the airports and other whatnots, it seems that it's considered the city. They have more of them there, even though there's still some out and, you know, spread out here and there in the country part. But it doesn't have, you know, the wide variety. And again, you know, if you ever once you have your mobile operations center, which will be straight where I'm looking at right now, once you come in here, instead of getting out, you just go ahead and you make that right. You drive on back there, and you drive on into the mobile operations center, and it'll set you up to do whatever upgrades you want to do. And pretty much it's similar to going to Lost Customs. It may not have all the customizations that they provide, but it gives you a general sense. I believe it does resprays. Oh shoot, saying hi, you need paying attention. We're already full here. I'm not doing my research at the moment. I do need to work on that, but because there's a DLC which most of anybody that has been playing recently, or anyone who's been watching anybody play, you've probably heard about it, mentioned quite a bit. It was supposed to originally be speculated to come out I believe it was the 3rd, the week of the 4th, and that just had a small probability to it. Then it was foretold that it was supposed to be the 14th, I believe, which was mid-month of April. I mean, excuse me, April. My head's so concentrated, I'm thinking, but not clearly. July, I apologize. But officially it's been announced through the newswire and whatnot that it will be coming out 24th. And that is the day they had intended. They never really mentioned it because they wanted, you know, to get hype up and get people excited, saying, again, not paying attention. So that was kind of their little ploy to real.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Things, you know,
I'll bring it by.
Pumped up and keep people, you know, interested and ready for what's to come. So they kind of they didn't withhold any of that. They just chose when and how much. I mean, don't get me wrong, from the beginning of July up until now, they've dropped little hints of this, that, and the third, but they never really disclosed the date. But as of the last newswire, they mentioned that they actually provided a date this time. So okay, so since how that's already taken care of, then we'll go ahead and come down here. As you can see with the map, there's a lot more structures together and side by side, whereas out here, they're just not as distinguishable as it is down here. So that's why they consider this the city. Alright, so we got that. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, which will leave 2 left, which is my weed and my documents. Or, yeah. So we can go ahead and hit the weed. I'm not exactly sure, that one may or may not already be full from the last time I did my last run stream. Sometimes, being that I have since pieces, it can take quite some time, so I'll just do a stream dedicated to one particular thing. Rather, it's CEO Warehouse Runs, which is special cargo and cargo, or it could be trying to do some setups and a heist, or it could be simply what I'm doing right now, traveling from business to business, going around doing supply runs, getting everything prepped and ready for payday, quote unquote. And then at that point, that's whenever you're able to sit on your money and wait for something good to come out, which is what I'm doing now. Or you can go and be lavish and fancy and buy some little fancy little doodad like this, which I also did, but I kind of picked the wrong timing. I figured because of so much speculation and whatnot that there was probably a leak, which 9 times out of 10, when a leak appears, you know, it's got to be fixed, it's got to be patched. And usually the easiest way for someone to patch or fix a leak, especially if they haven't really put too much profitable money hours into something, is by just going ahead and shutting it down and canceling the project all in all. So I was like, well, if they're going to do that, then I'm going to go ahead and at least, you know, get me some businesses out the way and get me this car, because I've just been itching to try it out. And then when I found out, I think that was the 13th, and no, excuse me, that was the 14th. I literally was playing up until they had mentioned that it was supposed to be 5 o'clock a.m. when the update was supposed to take into effect, and no one really knew. Rather, it was going to be something that was going to force everyone offline while the update was operating, or if in fact it was going to just basically be installed when the update that they did this week, earlier this week. I'm not exactly sure what day it was, but I'm sure that it may have been, you know, different days for different, you know, folks depending on your location. I'm not sure if it's going to be tied in with that, and because we've already had that update installed, and you know the new terms of, you know, policies and information provided, because I guess now that it's going to be something that's different, the
Okay,
game's
this
never
is
really
straightforward
had
stuff.
introduced
Find
to it
supplies,
before.
get supplies, bring supplies
They
to the
had
business.
to, you know, do some fixing things up, and I guess also do some things to help, you know, prevent from those who were cheating or creating cheats and methods that take away the fun of the game. I mean, if you make the game too easy, then it's not challenging, and if you don't really have something that's a challenge, then it really, to me, doesn't seem like it's that fun. You know, you can always have fun, whether you're playing with marbles or and jacks or little bouncy balls, or you know, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter how perplexed something has to be, but at the same time, you know, you do want to make sure that you have something that keeps you mind challenged. Alright, I'll be back, y'all.
That's what we were looking for. LJT over. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where to get those supplies, but I do know who will tell us where to get them if we push the right buttons. Find my pal's brother and sweat him. 2 seconds after that, I'll have the location we need.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll get there as soon as I can.
we're still in business. All right. LJT with the sign-off.
Hello everyone, I'm back. As you can see, I was just about to run out here. Make sure the motorcycle club is there. So regret it. Every time you do it, it'll be put you one step closer to remembering every single time to the point where it's something that you would just remember. I almost forgot about it. Can't practice all the time. Just sit on nice and cozy, I need this and this and not working.
Okay, you ever seen those videos of the Black Friday sales where housewives eye gouge each other over discount toasters? Well, this is a bit like that, except you're hitting a Vago set, and you're signaling a plane instead of them, and getting their supply drop, And don't you just love a bargain?
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll get there as soon as I can.
Morse Mutual Insurance. How can we? I'll do my best.
Calling for some... Aight, I'll get back to work.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen to an unfortunate cancel when he's while it's doing. Bingo. Okay, so I think that's 2. Oh, okay. Button. Must be thinking from the other business. Sometimes having all these can be a little crazy. We'll go ahead and get the security upgrade for this one as well. Coming. So that one is the next time that I come back.
Yeah, so these supplies came in with a bigger shipment. You're gonna have to dig through the crates to find what we need. When you do, bring them in.
Okay, there we go. These little lights are pretty. Can't really hardly notice them during the daytime. Go. you an entrance. There must be exits. Try to find this little bread egg. Oops. Sorry about that. You want to find a gun that's got a suppressor silencer on it. Helps reduce what I just did. Let's see how difficult it's going to be to get back to my vehicle. Position, Dave. Where's that one? Guess right here. I'm just in the bed right here. Sure looks good though. I can only imagine driving down that bridge and somebody flying underneath it like that. Making that horn, I'd be looking everywhere like, where in the world is that coming from? Okay, now, this should be it soon. Where'd it go? Oops.
That's what we were looking for. LJT over. Good news, we located some supplies. Bad news, they're in the hands of a rather serious stick-up operation. So get a hold of them and bring them in, and be careful. They're fragile.
And usually whenever they say that, that means that it's got a damaged bar, so the more damage you take, the less refill it does to your supply. You gotta shoot me twice. Okay, I must have hit the wrong button. My apologies. Dead again.
This is Morse Mutual Insurance. I think we can handle that.
I don't know if I can any help or not, but usually if he does, he's gonna come my face. Oh, okay, so there was more than once, I'm sorry. I will be back. Hold on. Okay. Okay. One more to go.
Alright, so, what's better than resupplying, I hear you ask? Resupplying at the same time as desupplying your motorcycle club competitors. Now, one of their riders is carrying the stuff, so you're gonna keep knocking them off their bikes till you find the guy who's got what we need.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll get there as soon as I can.
So we gotta figure out which one has flaws and bring them on back. Which, if I was wrong, would be a lot more complicated just due to the reason they seem to start off together, but once you reach the first one, they all have seemed to somehow spread out all over the map, so the dropping in between to me seems to be more where the difficulty comes in, because although you don't see it, there is and usually always involves something like this has some kind of top pin, whether it appears on the screen or not. We should just be at this go. Back roads. Football. See how they got over here. That one, another one was just over here on the other. we'll move for here. If he's being still, so there's no point going after him first and let this one continue to get further out. Oh boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's it. Imagine trying to draw through that. What a waste. There you go, for some reason operating backwards at the moment. will keep it going, and when I come back, I'm going to attempt to ask if he'll be willing to stand the session for me while I try to attempt to make some sales, and if they don't work, then when I have to exit and come back, exit and come back. But that pretty much completes everything for the ruins. Of course, I could stand here a while and make another one, but I might as well go ahead and see if I can sell the ones that are already ready to be sold, you know, get the money back from the time that I've invested in the effort into getting them full, such as you see.
They got it. We're all good. LJT,
And
logging
then
out.
come back here and finish getting this one full. I still, just like the other new one that I have, the map, both of these I'm going to go and see what their max is before I get any upgrades. So I'm going back to the other one, I'm going to upgrade it. Then I'll do a couple more runs to get it full again, which will give me time to come back down here, do the same thing with this one, and essentially by the time I do the second upgrade, not the one that I'm about to do for both of them, but the one after that, then they will be full and they will be ready to be sold for their first time. So I will be back. I believe that I should be able to do some interaction without the mic while I'm gone, but for a few moments I won't be around the controller, so just want to throw that out there. Alright guys. Okay. I guess we can do one more. And I think I decided I was gonna do what I was gonna do, but I thought about it and I was like, well shoot, by now I've only got one more run to make, so make that run, and if you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and close the stream down, and then could do what I was gonna do, so that way I won't feel
You ready to settle this the old-fashioned way? With fists and jaws and bruised internal organs, huh? Okay. Well, the Lost are cutting loose at some club, and a few of the brothers are carrying the packages we need. Check your guns at the door, go in there, and knock heads till you get them.
focusing on doing the stuff like sightseeing, possibly outsourcing some cargo and also some special cargo, and selling some cars. That is if I'm able to get some, I think they call it top range. And then, of course, also the main focus is that, I just wanted to put that out there since I don't usually do that much, but I have here recently, and in the past I haven't really been that well at it, so it's something I just didn't mess with. But I've gotten a little bit more practice. I mean, I ain't perfect, but I'm better than I was. So, improvement is even if it's just a little bit versus none of them. Two with bottles and two with pole sticks. So.
Come on! Oh, cut your lips off! Oh, fuck this! Piece of shit! Fancy fuck! Break your face! Oh, hell. Fuck you! You want to feel pain? Your call.
That's not how I was wanting that to go. I think we got two.
Oh, you best have a real good reason. I'm gonna shoot. Hey! Don't fuck yourself! Let's run! Cocksucker! Oh, damn it! Your teeth on the piece of shit! You son of a bitch! Go again!
I took one down or not.
Should I?
Let's see.
Cocksucker! No! Another
Let's
fucking
get that gun
punk!
down. Dang.
Fucking fuck!
Equip with some
Piece of shit!
Alright, so that did us. Alright, so now it's time to return back and deliver. Which fortunately is only a mile from here. I have 3 different businesses now that are down here and one that's further up where they call or consider the country. And they all go there, and I mean, getting there sometimes can be a hassle just depending on how traffic and what's going on in the game at the moment. But for the most part, just getting in there and actually not letting them guys tick you off and make you mad, that's the main part. Because I mean, eventually, even if you die 100 times, every time you hit them, you know, they're taking damage, they're getting weaker. So it's not like they're immortal, but they do seem to have a bit of a tough, edgy, extra body strength, indulgence to pain threshold type of thing going on with them, but they are killable. But anyhow, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'll be back. I just need to handle something, but I don't want to have y'all hanging out. Just feel that's rude, even though I kind of did that a little bit a minute ago, but that's why I was like, you know, let me go ahead and come on back, finish this up. I probably got one more run to do. That'll be enough to make them feel like, okay, we paused for a couple of minutes, but at least he came back and gave us something. So I'll be back, and it'll probably be a few minutes, but like I said, I'll probably go ahead and get into doing some selling first. Then I'm going to try to focus on some
And we're still in business. All right.
CEO sales and resupplies. And I think that I'm also going to be doing some sightseeing and some cargo sales. I'll probably start off with the cargo, to be honest, if I have any top range, and then I'll probably do a sightseer, and if I remember to check it out whenever I go to do the cargo sale. If I have any top range, I'll go ahead and go back and get ready for another sale. If not, then I'll go ahead and outsource to find one. And then by then, maybe I'll be able to do maybe another sightseer. So give enough cooldown time for me to be able to outsource and do that car sale. And then from then, I'll probably go ahead and start getting into my business sales. That is, of course, if I'm able to keep the guy in here active, so that way I'm able to hop in and out if need be, because sometimes things don't work out in favor for a solo type of attempt to the delivery. So, you know, you gotta be smart about what you're doing. But that should be the floor plan of what I plan on doing. So I will be back in a little bit. I'm not exactly sure what after that. I might attempt to try to do my heist. I have one that's ready. I've already got all of the preps and setups done. I just got to actually get someone to be able to stick it out and get through it with me, even if they just came back and I do all the work. I just need someone, you know, to enter in and participate, since that requires quote unquote a team of at least minimum of 2. So that will probably be what I will wrap up doing if I'm successful enough to get all my businesses sold, because if not, that's going to be my main focus, is trying to get them sold, because there's a sale going on and it's only until a day or 2, maybe 3 from now. So, you know, whenever you have a little bonus opportunity, you want to try to jump on it, because it doesn't just stay around if it's a limited time, you know, from so-and-so date to so-and-so date type thing. So I hope y'all enjoyed this nice little run, and whenever I come back, I will definitely be looking forward to seeing you guys, and hopefully maybe get a little interaction or whatnot. So y'all hang tight, give me just a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, bye guys, have a great night.